beneath the quiet surface of a vast open field where the soil was soft like warm velvet. Two tiny seeds lay side by side, buried not too deep and not too far apart. They shared the same darkness, the same silence, the same cradle of waiting. They felt the heartbeat of the ground, the vibrations of footsteps above, the rumble of distant storms, and the delicate whispers of roots weaving around them. And even though they were small, so small they could balance on the tip of a child's finger, they carried inside them entire futures waiting to unfold. But futures only come to life when they are chosen, when they are embraced, when a risk is taken. And that was the truth these two seeds would soon learn. The first seed, whom the soil lovingly called Dawnseed, had spent days feeling restless. It sensed that something beyond the darkness existed, something bright, vast, and unknown. Though it didn't fully understand what awaited above, it felt a calling in its tiny heart, a tug that felt like promise and possibility. Dawnseed whispered to itself in the silence, "I don't know what is up there, but I want to grow. I want to see. I want to stretch." It trembled with excitement each time sunlight warmed the soil from above. The second seed, named Dustseed, was its opposite, fearful, anxious, always imagining what could go wrong instead of what could go right. Dustseed often whispered back, "But what if the world is dangerous? What if the sun burns us? What if storms crush us? What if something eats us? Isn't it safer to stay here, where it's warm and familiar?" Dustseed clung tightly to the soil around it, refusing to budge, refusing to embrace the unknown. One cool morning, as dew seeped down and moistened the earth, Dawnseed felt something shift. A gentle vibration traveled through the soil, a message, an invitation. Dawnseed whispered, "I think it's time." With a small push, it sent its first tiny root downward, anchoring itself. The sensation was strange, new, but not frightening. And then, it pushed upward, letting its first green shoot stretch toward the unseen sky. Dustseed trembled. "What are you doing?" it cried, horrified. "Stop. What if the top of the soil is too cold? What if something steps on you? What if I grow?" Dawnseed replied softly, "What if I become something more?" Dustseed had no answer for that. Day after day, Dawnseed pushed upward, sensing warmth through the soil, until one glorious moment when its shoe broke through the surface and met the world for the first time. The sunlight was blinding but beautiful, warm but encouraging. Dawnseed gasped if a seed could gasp, and whispered, "So this is the sky." Meanwhile, Dustseed remained curled up in the soil, shivering with fear. It could feel Dawnseed's excitement from above, but instead of inspiring it, the feeling only intensified its dread. "It's too risky," Dustseed told itself. "Too dangerous. I will stay here where nothing can hurt me." Above the ground, Dawnseed grew slowly, awkwardly, imperfectly. Some days the sun was too hot and it wilted slightly. Some days the rain was too heavy and its tiny stem bent under the weight. But Dawnseed endured, because each struggle made it stronger. Every storm taught it resilience, every sunrise fed it hope, every challenge stretched its roots deeper and its branches wider. Soon, animals noticed the little sprout. A passing rabbit sniffed it curiously. Birds chirped about it. Bees hovered near it. Dawnseed realized that growing meant being seen, being touched by the world, sharing space with things unknown, but instead of fear, it felt belonging. As the weeks passed, Dawnseed became a sapling. Its leaves unfurled like pages of a new book, its stem thickened with determination, and its roots explored deeper into the ground, discovering water pockets and nutrients that the hidden Dustseed couldn't even imagine. But while Dawnseed grew, Dustseed remained where it had always been, wrapped in darkness, hugging the soil. Time passed, seasons shifted, the field changed, but Dustseed stayed unchanged, trapped by the safety it thought was protecting it. Sometimes it wondered, what does it feel like up there? Is it really as beautiful as Dawnseed described? But fear always won. What if I try and fail? What if I grow and get hurt? What if I'm not strong enough to survive? So Dustseed stayed still, convincing itself that staying hidden meant staying alive. Months passed. Dawnseed, now taller than the grass but still growing, felt stronger, braver, deeper. It had weathered real storms and survived scorching summer heat, heavy rainfall, and gusty winds. But each hardship carved wisdom into its bark. Each challenge shaped it. Each risk rewarded it. Finally, as autumn approached, Dawnseed's branches spread wide, its trunk straightened, and it stood proudly as a young tree. From above, it could see the world, the rolling fields, the horizon smeared with orange sunsets, clouds drifting lazily, and birds soaring freely. It thought of Dustseed often, wishing it could see what it saw. Meanwhile, Dustseed felt the earth shifting around it as Dawnseed's roots grew deeper and stronger. The soil's warmth changed with the seasons cooler now, more unpredictable. Dustseed felt lonely. It felt regret. It wondered whether staying hidden was truly safe or simply slowly suffocating. Then one day, everything changed. A small bird landed on the ground above Dustseed. It hopped around, pecking the soil, searching for food. Dustseed felt the vibrations. It panicked. No, please don't dig here. But fear could not stop nature. With a quick, sharp peck, the bird cracked the soil, uncovered Dustseed, and in an instant, swallowed it entirely. Just like that, Dustseed was gone. Not because it took a risk, not because it tried to grow, but because it didn't. The very safety Dustseed clung to had become its doom. Dawnseed felt the disturbance in the soil below. It sensed something missing, something sad, a quiet emptiness where Dustseed's presence used to be. Dawnseed whispered softly through its roots, "I wish you had grown with me." Years passed. Dawnseed grew into a tall, mighty tree. Birds nested in its branches. Children played in its shade. Its leaves danced with the wind. Its roots embraced the earth deeply, giving stability to the land around it. Dawnseed had become something beautiful, something strong, something alive not because it had been lucky, but because it had dared to grow. Every spring, Dawnseed dropped its own seeds across the field. Some landed in fertile soil, some in rocky patches. All of them faced the same choice Dawnseed once faced, to grow or to stay hidden. Some seeds pushed upward bravely, becoming new shoots, new saplings, new stories. Others remained buried, fearful, clinging to the darkness. And Dawnseed could only hope that its whisper through the earth would reach them. The world may be scary, but growth is worth the risk. One day, many years later, Dawnseed overheard the travelers resting under its shade. One said, "This tree is enormous. Imagine if it had been too afraid to sprout." And the other replied, "That we would have no shade today, no beauty, no life here." Dawnseed felt a warmth in its trunk, a pride deeper than any sunlight, because the truth was clear. Without risk, there is no growth. Without growth, there is no life. And without life, there is no story. And so the field continued to bloom with brave new seeds, while the memory of Dustseed became a silent warning in the earth. Hiding does not save you. It only stops you from becoming what you were meant to be. The moral lived on through Dawnseed's branches, through every bird that perched on it, through every person who sat beneath it. If you don't take risks, you will never grow. And the world, in all its beauty and danger, waits only for those willing to break through the soil. If this story resonated with you, let us know in the comments. And if you're struggling, remember that reaching out for help is a sign of strength. There are resources available to support you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire.